Steve Miller Band as prior to the broadcast here. Welcome to the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. I'm Michael St. John along with Ronnie Shoemate and Archie Anderson. Archie, you were talking there, and of course the band came on, and well, actually the music came on and sort of drowned us out.
Yeah.
What do you expect out of this game tonight?
Just expect a good game because both teams have played with a little bit of a will to win, if you will. Arabs show a young team, but some good talent on this young team. They're making a few mistakes, but they're playing very hard and have certainly showed the will to win. Douglas, on the other hand, 2-0 as well. Haven't faced the competition maybe we have. They have a couple of key injuries, and I'm sure that will play a factor tonight, but they have played awfully well up to this point, and they have a good line. They have a good offensive line, so it could be a
All right, well, we're back. I'm having a little problem with Archie's microphone. We'll get this corrected. But right now, I can assure you that we are ready for a whale of a football game. All right, with that in mind, Ronnie Shoemate, as we see this Douglas Eagles team, you were not with us for the pregame. You just got back from Montgomery. Welcome home. Thank God you drove safely and you made it here. But this is a Douglas team that young, lost two of their leading players in the first two games, one on defense, one on offense. But the fact of the matter is this is a very physical football team.
Oh, it always has been over the years. Their head coach is alumni from here. He's got these kids fired up. Big crowd here. I mean, both sides are full. Small stadium, not a lot of seating, but it's completely full. Their best ball player probably was their linebacker who went out with an injury. But they got some other guys that say it's going to step up and do it. They've got a talented running back. They've got a quarterback. I think this is his third year to start. I believe somebody told me that. But we'll see what's going to happen. Arab, of course, is fired up also. They're 2-0 right now. And first game of the region play. This is big for both teams.
The Douglas Eagles tonight are in true red with white helmets and a single stripe. The numbers are on the side of the helmets. They're in white numbers on top of the shoulders. Let's go down to the field. Toss of the coin with Canal Rod.
All in the air, so 16 can hear. Tails. It is heads. You won the football, won the toss. You want the football, won the football.
Let's get the results from the official bin. What's the results of the toss of the coin there, man?
Douglas is going to receive.
All right, speak up if you would. Turn towards the press box if you would. You got the microphone. Ben, hold the microphone in the middle, my friend. Put your hand in the middle.
All right.
And turn around our way and tell us who won the toss.
Well, let me get off the field right quick. I'm going to be an innocent bystander here if I don't get off the field.
All right. By the way, our toss of the coin tonight brought to you by Scott Haga, home team of Southern Elite Realty. Okay, Douglas is going to receive. Did Arab defer to the second half, Ben?
To be honest with you, my microphone wasn't working. All I know is Douglas is going to be receiving.
All right, speak up. You're not having to go to confession.
Douglas will be receiving. My microphone cut out, and I was making sure I had it plugged in.
There you go. We're
Chad,
in.
come back soon.
Ronnie?
Now I'm on. Looks like, Ben, you got to hold that microphone right in the middle. If you get on the bottom, that's where the antenna is. We will not hear you.
All right, new sideline reporter tonight because Chad Robertson is listening in Boston. Hope you're enjoying the game at Fenway Park tonight.
all of a sudden I'm coming in now.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. You're live and clear.
Wow.
All right. The Arabian Knights will kick off. They'll move left to right as you listen to start the first half of action. Wooten will do the kickoff, and the Douglas Eagles deep man ready to get into this play here. And my headphones and my headsets. I got to get a focus on a number down here.
Got 7, and I can't tell who this one is.
All right, deep for the Douglas Eagles will be Logan Puckett. And, boy, the noise here on top of this press box, the speakers are right below us. It ain't West Point, but it's pretty bad.
And he's already asked me from my pocket now for bolt cutters.
Short kick taken, fumbled at the 20, ball on the ground, hustle for it at the 18, and Douglas is going to come up with it, and they'll take over 1st and 10. And on that pooch kick, Coach Lee Osmond said the kicking game this morning on Coach's Breakfast wasn't where he wanted it to be, but at least we were putting the ball where they wanted it to be.
Yep. I don't like short pooch kicks, and we've done that over the years. Now we've got them sitting back on the, 18-yard line.
So that's where the Douglas Eagles will start this football game. 1st and 10. Their quarterback is a junior, Cason Wells. We've seen him, or Walsh, rather, we've seen him before. Running back, that is Cooper Butler getting the ball, and he's going to run up to about the 24-yard line where the Arabian Knights will stop him there. And the ball carrier actually was Kanan Murray, and the stop was made by Wyatt Lamar. 2nd down and 5, gain of 5. Far side hash marked. Eagles moving left to right, red jerseys, white pants. Knights are resplendent in white jerseys with the blue chevrons on the sleeves and the big blue numbers, white pants with the double stripes down the side of the legs. The big Douglas D with the eagle in the middle of the stadium. We're on real grass here at Douglas, and it's 2nd down and 5. Here's the play. It's going to Murray again. Murray around left end. That's a 1st down for Douglas as they hit the corner. Got a good block by their end on that side, Brody Campbell, and Murray has got a Douglas 1st down. Jackson Ivy there to make the stop for the Arabian Knights.
And Ivy he fought off a good block. He was double teamed right there. He pushed him off, grabbed him around the ankles, and brought him down after a little short run.
So it will be a 1st down for the Douglas Eagles. First down of the ball game as we have reached dusk. A beautiful sunset to our right as this stadium runs east and west, and Douglas is defending the west side of this stadium. Knights feigning a blitz off the safety to the left side. Change of play. Walls is going to give it off again, and that's 3 times in a row. Murray has carried the ball, only got about 2 yards that time as the middle of the Arab Knights defensive line closed in on him.
And Logan Silva in on the tackle right there, number 0.
It is going to be interesting as to how many times that Douglas throws the football tonight, because they have already indicated that they want to control the ground game in this football game, and they started out this game doing indeed that. 2nd down and 8 for the Eagles. Cason Walls, a 6'1", 181-pound junior, is your quarterback. They got trips to the left side, and they're going to run behind that side. And again, this is Murray, and Murray gets across the 35 with a penalty marker thrown back at the 32-yard line. We could have an illegal shift, Archie.
Yeah, Douglas is showing something, though, that Coach Osmond had told us, that this offensive line can move, folks, and we're seeing that so far. They're moving the ball pretty steady here. Unfortunately for them, there's going to be a penalty to bring this one back a little bit. But, yeah, they are moving us around just a little bit right now.
Yeah, Wyatt Lamar, again, he's got 2 tackles already. When you turn this one, it went loud.
Okay. Well, I'll try to get you. I'll try to get you guys. You guys need to swap headsets because, to be honest with you, you're wearing his and he's wearing yours.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to be like me when he grows up.
I just grabbed the one that was in front of me. You know,
well, these radio people are deaf, folks. I'm telling you.
That was a hold against the Eagles. Boy, this one's starting out uniquely, and now they're backed up to their own 22-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 17 for Douglas. They'll have to put the ball in the air, I would think, on this play. I'm trying to look at, as I look at the Eagles, I'm trying to look as to who they remind me of uniform-wise, and it looks like Nebraska.
Yep.
As they throw the ball, that pass is complete. He sat down in the seam up around the 35-yard line, and that pass was complete to Brody Campbell, and that will be a gain of about 13, so that will bring up 3rd and 7. Haken Stewart, the man on the stop for the Arabian Knights. That time, Ronnie, they just set that receiver down in the zone, amidst the zone, and the quarterback threw a strike.
He fell in behind the linebackers, and the deep guys went back, and he had a perfect hole right there for a good 6 or 7 yard gain.
Possession down for the Douglas Eagles on their first series. 8:51 to play in the first quarter, no score. Walls rolling to the left side. Knights putting pressure. He throws a ball up in the air. The quarterback was hit as he threw the ball, and that was one whale of a lick put on him by Lawson King. Man alive, did he.
We came close to getting an interception and a pick six right then. We had 4 white jerseys all running for it, but it hit the ground about a yard before they could get to it.
I thought it was a sure thing right there.
Yep. Boston King, you've talked about him before. You and I have talked about him. He is a player on the move for the Arabian Knights.
He really is, and he came up so far last year and has earned this starting role, and he's only going to get better. This whole team is kind of in that realm. There's a lot of kids just only going to get better as the season goes on.
Douglas to punt the ball away. Good punt. Hanging. Puccio, 35-yard, makes it at the 30-yard line, takes a knee smartly. And that's where the Arab Knights will go and play. 1st and 10 on their first possession. 8:36 to play in the first quarter. No score between the Douglas Eagles and the Arabian Knights. We'll be checking in with your Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. The man of the hour, the Tower of Power, will have updates coming your way as the game progresses. We'll be keeping a close eye on that Austin Sparkman game. Also that Plainview game with Geraldine, a big one over in DeKalb County, on our radar as well. 1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights. Drew Puccio is your quarterback. Looks over a 6-man Douglas front. Quick motion. We had a little problem back there. They give it to Logan Aldridge and absolutely nothing at the 31-yard line. Boy, oh boy, Ronnie, a little problem there, maybe in hearing. The band was playing, and the man in motion, the H-back, stopped to allow the snap to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, the band is right lined up even with him here, and this field is so close, big crowd. There's a lot of noise out there. I'm sure the people at home on the radio can hear all this noise also.
Well, this has always been a loud little place to play football, and it's a big little place to play football now. And they do a great job in supporting their team. Wideouts all over the field. Puccio going to roll to the left side, going to throw a pass. Pass is complete, but no gain on the play. What a great defensive effort that time as the Arabian Knights, they set up that little flanker screen. Hudson got the football and immediately was blasted by Gabe Lawrence, a 6', 175-pounder for this Douglas Eagles team. 3rd and 9 for the Knights, possession down.
We need that little screen pass. It's worked real well in these situations this year.
So here we are, big 3rd down for the Arabian Knights. Let's see what they call, what they dial up. Single setback, sidecar behind Puccio, back to pass. Puccio rolling, going to throw on the run, pass downfield, beautiful catch out of bounds.
Yep.
Knocked out of bounds, forced out of bounds on a great hit as the pass was complete to Landon Strickland. To give credit to Gabe Lawrence for knocking him out of bounds before he could come up with the possession, and the Knights will have to punt this ball away. Boy, so far, what we expected, Ronnie, a hard-hitting affair between two well-coached teams.
Oh, we knew it was going to happen. Both coaches talked about it, about how everybody's prepared for this. And you got to remember, I said earlier, this is a region play. You don't even worry about losing the other ones. Everybody's interested in going on further, and the region is big.
Puccio in that shuffle punt position. He gives a hard count. Douglas is very well disciplined, does not move, and he steps back 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage to punt the ball away. Single safety for the Eagles stands at the 40, but this ball won't get there, but it will on the bounce. Good bounce after a lousy kick, and it'll go down on the 31-yard line. No chance for Gabe Lawrence to return it. And we have no score with 7:01 to play in the first quarter between Arab and Douglas on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do. I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Back with you from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. Douglas first and 10, their own 31-yard line. Hand it to the tailback this time, and he's hard running up the football. He'll get up near the 35-yard line. A good block up front for Murray. The starting tailback tonight was Kanan Murray. Earlier in the week, the starting tailback was listed to be Cooper Butler, but Kanan Murray has gotten the call, and that's the 5th time he's carried the ball, Ronnie.
He's done well every time he's carried. He's got 3 or 4 yards every time.
He's been very impressive, and even on that one in particular, he had a good lead block, but then he just snuck around the side to get that yardage there.
2nd down and 5. This time Butler to the right. Or nope, this is yes, this is Butler, but the quarterback's going to keep it. Up the middle goes the quarterback, Cason Walls, and he has got no gain on the play as the middle of the defensive line, led by Lawson King again for that Arabian Night defense on the stop. So it will be 3rd and 5. Ben Elrod, interior tackle to tackle. These two teams are getting after it.
Actually, gain of a yard, 3rd down and 5.
Hopefully Ben can hear me. We missed that break to Ben, but let's see if we can get it once more. 3rd and 5. Let's see what Douglas does on 3rd down. Wideouts to the right. They're going to change the play. They're waggling in something new. Walls, the quarterback, looking down the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap, rolling to the right side. Now he's going to stop, throw a little screen pass, and the Knights are there to blow it up. 1 yard gain, and that is all. Cooper Butler was the reception, and they were tackled by a host of Arabian Nights defenders. They saw that coming. It will be 4th down, and now this is a timeout for a heat break with 5:13 to play in the first quarter. No score. Douglas and Arab on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Timeout on the field.
I need some water.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
John, Ronnie Shoemate, Chad Robertson on vacation, Ben Elrod down on the field. Ben, these two teams getting after it early, especially in the interior.
All right, Ben, you said you're back. Where you at?
I don't know if we're having communications problems with Ben or not.
He's
I heard him there for a
protesting
second.
Chad being gone.
Fourth down. Oh, fourth down, and Douglas will punt the ball away. They'll stand at their own 25-yard line. Puccio by himself at his 30.
Whoa.
High snap, brings it down. No pressure, gets the punt away. Line drive. It's a base hit to left field. Gets by the deep man for the Arabian Knights and will roll to Douglas's benefit all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the Knights backed up against their own goal line with 4:53 to play in the first quarter and no score. Ben Elrod, let's try again. These two teams getting after it. Me.
I got you now. Can you hear me?
I got you, Ben. You got me. We'll get your comments in a minute.
Now, don't touch it right there, Mike.
We'll figure this out. Here's a handoff to the tailback, and he'll be hit in the backfield. Logan Aldridge, in fact, will lose about 2 yards back to the 15-yard line. And the Douglas Eagles defensively really showing their prowess right now.
It'll be a loss of 2.
Out.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, don't touch it. Every time you touch it, it goes off.
All right.
Leave it alone.
Watch the green light, okay? You're the green light man.
Okay.
Well, we got to record this. It's an issue. Here's the
Well defended. Campbell. Pretty good shot at it, but yeah, luckily, nobody in on that play really.
second down, or make that third down behind the sticks for the Arabian Knights. 3rd and 3. Puccio gets the snap. Dropping back to pass. Here comes pressure from Douglas. They flush him out of the pocket. Rolling to the sideline. Pass in. Good intercepted.
Picked off.
Pass is intercepted. And the man that got it for the Douglas Eagles was Gabe Lawrence. An outstanding football player. Stepped right in through to that ball. That was one of those situations that Drew Puccio should have thrown it to us.
Yep, I thought he was going to run out of bounds. At the last second, he let it go. I think he was trying to get it out of bounds, but the defender was able to snag it. He actually caught the ball with his hands on the outside.
Forgive me if I think that is the first interception turnover on the Knights this season.
Well,
I believe.
I wasn't at the Alpha game, so
is that right, Archie?
I don't know. I'd have to check that, but that's as good a rush as I've seen on Drew this year right there.
Douglas in great field position, 1st and 10 at the AREP 29. 4:03 to play first quarter. Here's the snap, handoff tailback. Knights are going to blow that one up at the 30-yard line, a loss of 1. Well, a little payback. I'll tell you, Ben Elrod, the interior of both of these lines are really getting after each other.
I don't know if he can hear us. I think there may be a short between the tennis shoes and the microphone.
Trenton Brooks on the stop for the Arabian Knights. Don't laugh at his jokes, folks. He'll only come back. All right, 2nd down 11 for Douglas. They line up the man at the running back position, Kanan Murray, to the right of the quarterback. Walls back to pass, wants to go for it all. As a man downfield, I think he went out of bounds and catches the ball. This is going to come back. He went out of bounds. The official put his hat down. I do believe he went out of bounds and came back in bounds. He cannot be the first player to touch the ball.
They're signaling touchdown.
Let's see, the official threw his hat down where he went out of bounds.
Well, if he's forced out, that's okay.
Maybe that's the case. He was forced out. The official picks up his hat, and it is a touchdown of 30 yards for the Douglas Eagles.
That was a pretty pass play by that quarterback.
Point after touchdown coming your way. Snap is back. Placement is down. Drills it through. Douglas up 7-0. 3:12 to play first quarter. Fun Radio Football Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Right after a turnover, points off turnover for the Douglas Eagles. Extra point was good. This is the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth as the oncoming kickoff has Douglas on top, 7-0 with 3:12 to play in the first quarter. Ronnie Shoemate, we're going to get after the kickoff. We will get the Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs scoring recap on that two-play Douglas drive and that 30-yard touchdown pass.
Already.
Enriquez kicks it off. High kickoff at the 21. Coming forward up to the 42-yard line. Good return, 21 yards on the return. And the Arabian Knights will take over there, 1st and 10 after that 21-yard return on the short kick. I'll tell you, those short kickoffs after a go-ahead touchdown always kill you, and a nice return by the Knights. Let's get a scoring recap brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs. Right?
All right, it took Douglas 5 plays to score. A touchdown pass from Crenshaw, extra point by Enriquez, and here we go now.
1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights, trailing for the first time this season, 7-0. Actually, we trailed last week against Brewer by the first quarter, so let's see if the Knights can come with answer points. Puccio, the quarterback, rolling to the right side, pass downfield, right down the middle, pass is complete, foot race to the end zone. I think is that Hudson? Dylan Kirkland with the football. And he's down all the way to the Douglas 15-yard line. That's the way you get it back. A backside pass, put all the roll to the right wide side of the field. Quarterback stops, throws back against the grain. Kirkland in the middle of the field, wide open. Knights going, hurry up. 1st and 10 with the Citizens Bank and Trust first down, and officials stop the play.
I think Douglas called timeout.
Douglas has called a timeout. So with 2:51 to play in the first quarter, Knights trail by 7, but knocking on the door in the red zone on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
Back with you at the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. At the turn of the quarter, we'll get a Gilbert and Balfour scoring update, but right now we have information that Scottsboro has taken a 14-0 lead over Boaz, scoring on their first offensive possessions in that game at Scottsboro tonight off the Gilbert and Balfour in-game. 1st and 10 Arabian Knights, 15-yard line of the Douglas Eagles, moving left to right as you listen. Drew Puccio is your quarterback. Takes on the handoff, still looking, throws over the middle, caught.
Oh.
Wow. Touchdown.
No, he dropped it. He
dropped it.
Landon Strickland, a good defender. He reached around and slapped the ball out. He caught it and made 2 steps, and the defender reached and knocked the ball out.
Landon had it right at the waist, and it was just kind of an easy target there for the defender to get it. But, wow, we've seen that play work before, and that time just came up short.
I'd go with it again.
Well, they've thrown 2 passes over the middle the last 2 plays, and both of them were extremely wide open. One got dropped. 2nd down and 10 from the 15-yard line, far side hash mark. Knights, same formation. Puccio going to throw for it again. Knocked away this time. That big defensive end got his paws on the ball. That's Gabe Lawrence. Tonight, Ronnie Shoemate, we've already called Gabe Lawrence's name a half a dozen times on defense.
We talked about him, or y'all talked about him this morning before at the coach's breakfast. Their defense has really stepped up. They've watched some game film. They know what to expect. What I haven't seen is Puccio run the ball yet. Got 3rd and 10.
3rd down and a possession down. The Knights can get a 1st down at the 5. 2:40 to play first quarter. Knights trail by 7. They go wide right with trips, and they X-back as that way as the ball. Here comes Puccio. He's going to run it this time and run into a host of red jerseys at the 19-yard line, and they put him on his back. Boy, I'll tell you, this defense for Douglas is showing me something right now. The man that led the charge that time for the Eagles right in the middle of that. Boy, oh boy, that was
I saw 4 right in the middle of that.
That was Sam Wright that really lured the boom. 4th down. Knights are not going to try a field goal. They're going for it on 4th down in the Douglas red zone. Let's see what they dial up. Landon Strickland is wide to the left side. Double wides to this side. Slot in the middle. Back to pass. Puccio going to loop it in the end zone. Knocked away. And the Knights are held. On downs. Ball goes over to Douglas at the 17-yard line. 1st down Eagles. 1:54 to play in the first quarter.
Gabe Lawrence back there again.
Boy, he's everywhere. Hey, following tonight's game, you'll get all the Fun Finals and Win South Fun Finals come your way each and every night. Brought to you by Win South. Coming up Monday morning at 7 o'clock on Fun 92.7 FM, we'll announce tonight's Zaxby's Players of the Game, sponsored by Zaxby's Restaurant, Arab, and Gunnersville.
All right, Ben says he can hear us, but his microphone is not working.
We're going to have to change. We just changed batteries. We'll have to
not
do it
in the
again.
microphone. You put them in a little thing.
Oh, okay. Well, Adam told me the microphone was full, so bad information there. 1st down. Here's a flat, hot pass over the middle, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Boy, those hot passes over the middle, quarterbacks love to throw them, and the receivers hate to catch them. And that time, it was just too hard for Carson Downey to come out with that football. 2nd down and 10. 1:49 to play first quarter. Douglas leads Arab 7-0 on their home turf. It has been a war in the trenches so far tonight, as we anticipated. Handoff rolling left side and up and across the line of scrimmage for about 2 yards this time goes Kanan Murray, and he'll get 4 before the Knights can wrap him up. Arab on the right side this time on the stop. was Lawson King again, and he had help at least on that side that time. And let me see if I can figure that one out. I couldn't see when I was Aaron Strange maybe. Possession down for Douglas, 3rd and 6. Ball at the 21.5-yard line. Douglas looking to the sideline for a play. 70 seconds to play in the first quarter. Walls is your quarterback. Snaps. Play action left. Here comes the Knights. Pressure incomplete. Tried to throw it to safety valve. Bounced it to him. 4th down. Douglas will punt.
Just swapping balls back and forth, back and forth. Michael, I put in an order for you a bottle of water, and our good high sheriff Phil Sims is going to bring you a bottle of water.
God bless him. He waved to me on his way up. Boy, he has become quite a well-known personality in this area, and not only here, but of course statewide. Most respected sheriff, I think, possibly in the history of Marshall County. Glad to have Sheriff Sims as a friend. Here's a punt. He nails it. Puccio's going to take it on a fair catch at the 45, so the Knights get a little better field position on that exchange of punts. With 53 seconds to play in the first quarter, we'll get a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard, Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard report at the turn of the first quarter.
I'm not used to being able to see. We got lights up there. We see. Michael sits in the dark all the time, and I can't see nothing.
Well, you got a speaker right below you. If you could just cut that wire, we'll be in good shape tonight. All righty, 1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights at the 45-yard line, middle of the field, moving left to right for the last 53 seconds of this football contest. Douglas again in a 6-man front that we've shown this all night. This time it's a direct snap, and this is going to be a run to the left side, and that is actually a Wildcat play to Logan Aldrich. First time we've seen the Wildcat to the halfback this year, Ronnie.
It's actually Logan Silva there, not to correct you, but that's Logan Silva that they're using on offense, and I don't think we've seen that, sure enough.
We have not. Well, that 8 and that 0 sort of look alike.
Well,
so Logan Silva.
Well, you're close. 8 is 2 little zeros.
Put together. That's a good point.
Ended up being a 6-yard gain.
Silva is still in. Again, Wildcat formation. Puccio is at a flanker, and Silva's going to take it and just run hard for the Arabian Knights Citizens Bank and Trust first down in Douglas territory at the 43-yard line, and that'll stop the clock on the first down. Knights using Silva and a Wildcat, and to be honest, I think this is a surprise to all of us because they have kept this one under wraps.
Yep, timeout.
Nope, that's the end of the first quarter. With your score, Douglas 7, the Arabian Knights nothing. Let's get a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard, and our sponsors that pay for this are going to help us as well on the Fun Radio Football Network.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Oh, he's going to score. Nope. Wow. Here we go.
Another first down run.
Starting the second quarter, here's Silva off to the right side. He breaks a tackle. He's in the clear, and he's going to be hit from behind and drugged down down around the 20, so let's say the 24-yard line. That's the Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down at the Douglas 24. Knights are in serious business. They're using Logan Silva, one of their outstanding defensive linemen, as the trigger man in this Wildcat formation.
Well, you play a good athlete.
2 H-backs right up against the guards, and they're just running in play after play. Steps outside this time. Silva is going to be hit. He got 7 or 8 on that one. He's finally knocked down by one of the linebackers for the Douglas Eagles, and that was Logan Puckett that did that. It is 2nd down and 3 with the Arabian Knights moving the ball, and Douglas is taking a timeout. We will take it with them. 11-14. Douglas leading, Knights threatening. Fun Radio Football Network.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
So you're having to rush to get to the cleaners before they close. Know the feeling? Yeah, me too. This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners in Arab and Gunnersville have been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and my clothes are always clean, fresh, and perfectly pressed. And now Clean Right Cleaners Gunnersville location, next door to JJ's Hamburgers on Gunner Avenue, has a brand new 24-hour kiosk for dropping off and picking up your clothes. It's easy to operate. Follow the step-by-step directions, and Clean Right Cleaners is open for your convenience anytime, right at your fingertips. Visit Clean Right Cleaners in Arab behind Clayton Chevrolet and in Gunnersville at the new Anytime Kiosk, 2020 Gunner Avenue.
Hi, this is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
I wish we had this vantage point for every game. We are up high. You can see the field, and the numbers on these teams are contrasting.
Yeah.
This is a great place to call a football game. 11-14 to play in the half. Douglas leads 7-0. Arab 2nd down and 3 from the Douglas 17-yard line. Far side hash mark, and they're moving right to left. Archie?
Logan Aldridge is still one of your up guys there.
This time they get Silva again, and they run him off to the right side. He's going to be close to that first down. The middle of that Douglas line was in there to make the stop, and Michael Smith was the man that led him.
He's in the press box.
So it will be
I'll go over there.
an Arabian Night 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. So the Knights can get a first down without scoring, but they continue to run Logan Aldridge out of this Wildcat formation every play since this drive started. This is the 7th play of the drive. Aldridge this time going to pick his spot off left tackle, and he'll get down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Douglas just cannot stop this. And the Knights offensively are just lining up and going toe-to-toe and right at the Douglas Eagles, as that time the stop was made by Josh Moshasia, I think is how you say that.
Well, Ronnie called it. It's just using one of your best athletes, and sometimes you have to do that. Obviously, we hope we don't wear the guy out, but Logan Silva on defense has been a headhunter, and obviously contact is not a problem. So he's in there to get the job done.
High snap this time, and because of that, Silva not able to get that initial push, and he will be stopped after about a 1-yard gain, maybe not even that, and it will be 3rd down and 2 from the 4-yard line. So a 3rd and 2 situation from the 4 for the Arabian Knights on this drive. This is the 9th play of the drive, and every play has been Logan Silva running the football.
Well, this is just coaching here. This is just pulling something out of the hat that you have to do.
Silva this time behind
Wide
left guard.
open.
Touchdown, Arabian Knights. Call that the Silva drive.
Absolutely.
So the Knights take it, and they go all the way down the field on the back of Logan Silva and score a touchdown with 9:30 to play in the first half and bring this game to a 1-point advantage for Douglas with a point after by Wooten coming. Puccio will hold. He got a little respite there from the quarterback job as Silva did all the heavy lifting. Snap is back. Placement is down. The kick is in the air. High, long, good. Tie ball game. 9:30 to play in the first half. Arab 7, Douglas 7 on the Fun Radio Football Network. back. 9:30 to play in the first half. It took the Knights a long Silva drive to put points on the board. We'll get that scoring recap from Ronnie Shoemate as we come to you from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. 7-all, Knights and Douglas. Wooten this time. Pooch kick, puts it high in the air, drops it at the 19. It'll come back to the 25, up to the 30, cuts to the outside 35, up to the 40, to the 41, 42-yard line. Good return by Brody Campbell, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Douglas Eagles in good field position at their own 40-yard line after that 21-yard reception. Let's get the scoring recap brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs, Ronnie Ald, Logan Silva.
Yep, A-Rub it took 9 plays for A-Rub to move the ball 55 yards. Logan Silva all on him. Silva scores. Wooten, the point after is good. The score is tied 7-7 with 9:21 left in the first half.
1st and 10 for the Douglas Eagles, moving left to right as you listen as we play in quarter number 2. Let's see now if the Douglas Eagles can come up with answer points. Walls is your quarterback. Single setback beside him. Now they're going to do the same thing with Walls, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a couple, maybe 3 yards on the play. So it will be 2nd down. Lawson King in the middle there to make the stop for the Arabian Knights. And he had some help over there by Clay Bagwell.
Where did they start this drive?
They started at the 40. Actually, the 41 is where the down marker is.
Okay.
It's 41.
41-yard line.
A-Rub actually has 97 yards total offense the first quarter.
2nd down, then they gave the quarterback sneak 8, or 2 rather, so 2nd down and 8. Walls puts a man in motion towards us. Low snap and whistles before the play can get underway. We're waiting for Ben Elrod to make his appearance, hopefully to get a decent pair of batteries in his wireless microphone, and this will be a 5-yard penalty for a false start against the Douglas Eagles.
Ben, if you can hear us, walk around and we'll try to drop you some batteries off here on my side. He says we're going in and out.
Technology.
Yep.
There was a song about it a long time ago.
Nothing works without a good battery, right, Arthur?
We got some great listeners at back home. We got one of our good friend, Vicki Hesley, says give us a shout out. So I'm going to say roll tide for Vicki Hesley. Now she's going to shoot me.
All right. Well, we'll give a shout out, but remember, we're not the Gunnersville crew.
Ooh.
Oh, here's the play to the right side. A big hit by the Arabian Knights, but Douglas is going to pick up a few as that was a little play to Gabe Lawrence. Yes, running the ball, and he got about 3 yards.
He's a tough little runner out there. You look at the size of that offensive line, they got some meat on their bones.
3rd down and 7, possession down for the Douglas Eagles from the 44-yard line. Knights offensively, let's see if they play some kind of stunt on this play, because Douglas has been really doing a good job up front with the blocking. On 3rd down, here's Walls, gonna throw, gonna go for everything, throws a rainbow, Knights are out there. Their receiver was double covered, and the rainbow falls incomplete at the 14-yard line.
That was an interception by A-Rab. The receiver turned into the defender and did an excellent job slapping that ball away from our deep back.
So once again, Douglas will have to punt the ball away. They have been very successful in their punts as the game has progressed thus far. We need to, and again, if there's a way we can get word to our sideline reporter, to Ben Elrod. Ben, if you're listening, you got to make your way this way. We could drop some batteries off to you. Just come around the end of the end zone and out of the field of play, and we'll get these batteries so we can get a coach's interview at halftime. Here's the snap, punt away. This time a shank. It'll move over to the left side. It'll hit, bound at the 30. Take a Douglas Eagle bounce to the 26, and we'll take a break. 7-12, score tied on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market.
Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Thank you for listening to Fun Radio, Fun 92.7 FM, online, fun927.com, and a lot of other places you can listen with the Virotech Restoration Broadcast booth. On first down, Knights are going to hand it off to Logan Aldridge, back to a very conventional offensive move, and he gets 2 yards at left tackle, but Douglas was there to knock him down as the stop was made by Samuel Wright that time. It'll be second down, Knights moving right to left as you listen, going into halftime, 6:50 to play in the first half. Knights and Douglas knotted at 7. Douglas got the first touchdown. Knights had answer points on a drive, all by Logan Silva, 9 successive runs by Silva out of the Wildcat. Puccio changing plays. They stack receivers to the left side. First time we've seen that tonight. Give it off to the tailback in the backfield, and that is Logan Aldridge. Nope, check that. As that time for the Arabian Knights, we got a new running back in the game, Hagen Stewart.
Aldridge up the middle.
So Stewart got 5.
I don't see Ben. I can't leave from my place to go hunt him down.
So it's third down and a situation of 3rd and 3 for the Knights. Ball at the 33-yard line, their own. And it is Hagen Stewart in it, running back, standing next to Puccio as the single sidecar in the backfield. Wideouts to either side, got a flanker to the right. Puccio looking to the sideline. They're waiting and letting the clock run down, and the Knights want a timeout and get it. So a third down play coming at 5:44, 7-all on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
No return.
Third down and 4.
Back with you from the Fun Radio Firotech Restoration broadcast booth. 3rd down and 3 for the Knights after the timeout. Puccio high snap. Going to turn, going to keep it himself off right guard. He's got the first down and more up to the 39-yard line. Drag those chains. That's an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down. Archie Anderson, we hadn't seen Puccio run a lot, but one thing I'm seeing, the middle of the defensive line for Douglas vulnerable to that inside run. They get another one coming right at him. This is a Stewart. Stewart across midfield and into Douglas territory at the 45-yard line. Another Citizens Bank and Trust first down as the Knights go fastball.
Well, that was Aldridge that time, and that's his best run of the night by far, and they're trying to mix it up a little bit to give him some breathing room. I think they may have been keying on him a little bit early. Now Aldridge again picks up about 5.
Indeed, that time he gets he only got about 2 yards that time at right guard from the 41 down to the 39. Knights on 2nd and 5 going fastball. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Douglas showing a 6-man front. Knights slowing it down, looking for the signal from the sideline. Puccio telling his lineman the call. Aldridge to his right, single sidecar. Wideouts to the right side. High snap again. Aldridge gets the handoff. Will not have the first down. Will be down inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and 2, Ronnie.
And we need this first down right now because we're down inside. Well, 4:30 left in the first half, and we need to put some points on the board.
We will be getting to our sideline reporter hopefully very quickly.
Yeah, he's got the batteries if he can figure out how to put them in there.
Oh, boy.
I told him the plus means positive. Maybe he'll figure it out.
4:30 to play in the half. 7-all. Knights and Douglas. Knights are mounting a drive. Started back at the Douglas 22. They're all the way up, or rather their own 22, and they're all the way up to the Douglas 38. Fake on play action. Puccio in trouble, having to run. They're going to flush him. He'll get outside, and we'll get an Arabian Nights first down, I do believe.
Yes.
From where they mark him out of bounds, they move the chains. Another Citizens Bank and Trust first down for the Arabian Nights.
We needed that one. That was a big first down we needed.
We mention all the time that Drew Puccio can turn a single into a double in baseball, and that's what you see. He had that big run back for a touchdown last week, and he just turns on the jets there for a little bit, and his speed got us that first down.
Knights going unbalanced tonight for the first time. Trips to the left side. They stack the flankers. H back this way. That's Hudson. Here's the snap. Puccio going to come to the left side. It's a run all the way, but here come the troops, and Douglas is going to trap him. He'll get past the first wave and will be pounded down at the 33-yard line.
Give Drew credit there, though. He saw a little opening.
A little fisticuffs after that was over. Somebody said, "I don't like your mama," and here came the flags.
Yeah, Arab did something they shouldn't. They didn't like the way they threw Drew to the ground, and they pushed somebody, and the flag came out. That's going back Arab up 15 yards.
Boy, that was a heck of a way, Archie, to gain 1 yard. And
well,
then lose
it really was.
14.
Drew saw a little daylight, took it, and give him credit. He just bowled in there like he was about 4 times his size and got what he could. And then took the hard throw to the turf, and then emotions cause all this. So we'll see what they're going to do here.
All right, everybody, I'm getting 5,000 texts. Y'all quit texting me. Just listen. I can't keep up with the stats and answer these texts. And no, there's no tree in the road. I know about all the dadgum potholes.
15-yard penalty against the Knights for unsportsmanlike conduct, a personal foul. And this ball is going to be placed all the way back in Arab territory. And let's see where they actually put the ball down.
Actually at the Douglas 47.
The Douglas 47. Well, the Douglas players are offside, so they got to get back on their side of the ball. So with under 4 minutes to play, 3:58 exactly, the Knights, regardless, have a second down and 27 from the Douglas 47. Snap, Puccio throwing downfield, cranks, fires, pass, complete, gets the pass, yards after a catch. Good reception, good run, Landon Strickland, and he'll get that penalty yardage back and a little bit more all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Was that pass deflected just a little bit?
I thought so, because he was reaching one side and he had to turn back around to get it after it was touched.
17-yard gain right there.
Third down, and they say 7. So it's
This is the
3:30 in the 8th play of the drive.
Right, 8th play of the drive.
So the Knights back up to the line of scrimmage, trying to continue this drive to see if they can grab the lead before we go to intermission. Aldridge in the backfield, a single sidecar to the left of Puccio. High snaps all night tonight. Puccio finding a pass to the left side that gets it into the hands of Landon Strickland.
Wow.
And that was a well-designed play. Strickland just stopped and took the ball on a flanker screen.
The flag down, they're saying it's going against A-Rep. I don't think it was holding downfield on A-Rep.
Well, it was thrown during the run, so that's a good guess.
Landon,
or a block in the back.
Landon reminding you a little bit of Spencer there. Long legs and really gets it out there. He moves a little quicker than he's looking because he's got those long legs going for
A
him.
little history. You were talking about the King kid a while ago. With Archie Terry, for 70 years, the Kings have really been involved in football.
That penalty, by the way, was on the run after the catch, and it was still a first down after a holding call. But the Knights will have the ball at the 18-yard line instead of the 8-yard line. So we are 1st and 10, 2:55 to play in the first quarter. Knights trying to break a tie. True Puccio. Nope, this is Logan Silva back in the ball game. They go back to the well, and Logan gets down to the 15-yard line.
About 2 hard fought. He ran into 4 red jerseys right there.
Boy, you talk about a gut check. Both of these teams are doing it right now. Josh Mushashia. I cannot say that name.
Yeah,
I practiced it for 3 days, folks, and I still can't say it.
I ordered that at an Italian restaurant once.
Musacchia. It's like mustachia. Mustachia in Italian is mustache.
How do you do games with him?
It's been a chore for 25 years. Silva still in. 2nd down, 8. Knights, high snap again. Silva up the middle.
Wow.
Breaks it. It'll get inside the 10 to the 8. Drag those chains. First and goal in Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
He tripped himself up or he'd been in the end zone.
Boy, those snaps tonight. Ben Elrod, is your mic on?
Hey, Ben.
Earth to Ben.
We may have to get him.
He doesn't have his headset on. Oh, Lord. You
told
put it on.
Told you, short.
Timeout. And Douglas taking their final timeout of the half. 1:53 to play. Knights are knocking at the door at the 7. And it's 7-all on the Fun Radio Football Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Back with you at the Virotech Restoration Broadcast booth at Douglas. Knights. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Logan Silva remains in the game at running back. They take a snap, right side. Silva bulling his way close.
Wow.
Close. He's down to about the 1. Boy, I'll tell you one thing I've noticed about Logan Silva, running behind the pads, Archie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's a big boy.
He is. He's running like he's been at this position all along. He's really.
That was the 12th play of this drive.
Really doing a good job there.
Ben Elrod, if you've got us, talk to us.
Second and goal from the 2.
I think I'm looking at him.
Down at the 2.
I'm going to write him a letter at halftime.
Second down and goal for the Knights at the 2-yard line.
Logan's still back there.
Silva still in the Wildcat. 0 takes it. Left side. Give him.
Yes.
6. Touchdown Arabian Knights. Oh.
Now can sit down.
Knights score with 86 seconds to play in the first half to take the lead. 13-7. And it has been a Silva lining in this first half.
Oh.
Charles Wissenat just picked up his headline for next week.
Point after coming. Wooten to attempt. Push to hold. Snap is back. Placement down. Kick up in the air. Sort of a weak one, but it went over the crossbar. Good.
Just barely.
1:26 to play in the half. Knights take the lead. First time tonight. ARAB 14, Douglas 7 on your Fun Radio Football Network.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
So you're having to rush to get to the cleaners before they close. Know the feeling? Yeah, me too. This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners in ARAB and Gunnersville have been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and my clothes are always clean, fresh, and perfectly pressed. And now Clean Right Cleaners Gunnersville location next door to JJ's Hamburgers on Gunner Avenue has a brand new 24-hour kiosk for dropping off and picking up your clothes. It's easy to operate. Follow the step-by-step directions, and Clean Right Cleaners is open for your convenience anytime, right at your fingertips. Visit Clean Right Cleaners in ARAB behind Clayton Chevrolet and in Gunnersville at the new Anytime kiosk, 2020 Gunner Avenue.
Hi, this is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Stand by, guys. The ensuing kickoff brought to you as a service of Farmers Insurance and agent Joshua Jennings. We are Farmers. Pooch kick, fair catch taken at the 25-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for Douglas with 86 seconds to play. Let's get a scoring recap brought to you by Southern Elite Realtor and agent Jeff Gibbs. Let Jeff find your next home. ARAB found him a touchdown.
All right, it took ARAB 13 plays to travel 79 yards. And Silva scores from 4 yards out. Wooten's extra point is good. The score is 14-7 ARAB. 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the first half.
So Douglas, let's see what they can do with this. Kason Wells is your quarterback. The young junior has had a good first half. Douglas with a trips package at right. They're going to run a little trick play. It looked like they were trying to run a reverse with the check to the wide out, but the Knights defensively, Lawson King blew that up before it could get underway.
Like an old-fashioned misdirection play.
I thought it might have been a messed up play. I don't know, but I think they probably got 3 more plays. They're going to go to the field house.
A minute left to play in the first half. It's been a doozy, and really a game that has been decided tackle to tackle. Folks, This is what you call old-fashioned football.
There's nothing fancy about it. They're just grinding it out there together. 2 well-coached and well-seasoned teams right here.
Play clock down to 10. Douglas coming to the line of scrimmage. This time they have double tight ends and double slots to the right. Snap, handoff. They run the same play to the tailback. He keeps his composure. He'll be knocked out of bounds up near the 33-yard line, as running with the football that time for Douglas was a new running back, Keelan Green, and the man that forced him out of bounds for the Arabian Knights was Lawson King again with Haken Stewart to help out. Lawson King has had a heck of a game so far.
He's got a lot of tackles. I've got the new stats here at halftime. I'll have them.
3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. We're down to 31 seconds. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Eagles sending wideouts to the left side. We got a wideout and a flanker that way. Slot to the right. Here's the snap. There's that reverse. I knew it was coming. They get it into the hands of the receiver. He gets a block on the corner. He's at the midfield stripe, and he'll be knocked down in Arab territory at the 47-yard line as Cooper Butler, that's what the play that messed up 2 plays ago was supposed to be. They get it off. Douglas back to the line of scrimmage quickly, and they spike the ball to stop the clock with 16 seconds.
What broke that play over there was the great downfield blocking by the receivers. They tied up both our cornerback and our safety and put them on the ground. That was great blocking.
Gabe Lawrence and Landon Beck were the 2 people that had the Knights blocked in a great, as you say, clearing or clear block. And it's 2nd down and 10 for Douglas, and they've only got 16 seconds, time for about maybe 3-4 plays if they throw it, and you know Walls will do that. Got a motion man, gonna put the heavy side to the left side, double pass, almost intercepted, and had it been picked, it would have been 6.
Dylan Mora.
Luke Hudson, wasn't it?
Number 6.
15.
Number 6 is the one that almost got it right there. No,
I thought it was number 5, Dylan
Number 5, you're right, here on
you're
the
right.
side.
Sorry, I should never, ever. When Archie says a number, we know it's a number.
Yeah.
Archie, you're right. Dylan Morrow, he had 6 in his back pocket and couldn't hold on to the ball.
He really did.
He timed that perfect.
Well, the receiver, give the receiver credit, turned into a defensive back. And before the play can get off, the line judge running in to stop the play. And we've had a runoff on the clock, so they're going to go to the halftime.
I'm going to try to
Ben
call Ben.
Elrod, if you've got the coach, let's get the coach here at halftime. Ben. Yeah,
I got you. You got me?
Yeah. First time tonight, Ben Elrod, sideline report brought to you by Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta. Grab the coach.
Now we don't.
Ben, turn around this way. Ben with the coach.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
Good evening. Please welcome to the field the Arab High School Marching Band. The band is performing a portion of the 2013 show entitled Guiding Lights. Songs include Lights by Journey, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, Golden Hour by Jay.
And I'm getting some water, folks. It's halftime. It is time for the Marshall Gas District halftime report. And we will be bringing it to you momentarily.
Drumming, Arlen Satterfield and Kenley Howard. Is your band ready?
And your thoughts on what happened in the first half?
And now, the Arab High School Marching Band.
are going to go back to the studio and get a Gilbert ball for the scoreboard.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
And now, please welcome to the field, the Pride of Douglas Eagle Band. The band is under the direction of band director Jesse Connor, guard instructor Jennifer Brock, and percussion instructor Riley Smith. Tonight, the band performs a portion of their show in Fuego, a Spanish music celebration. Drum major Michaela Harris. Is the band ready?
How many more breaks you got? Go ahead and whatever's running now, what's running now?
And now, the Pride of Douglas Eagle Band.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Lankford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Kickoff tonight's game brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are Farmers. Tied at 14, second half underway in moments. The Arabian Knights will move right to left as you listen in the third quarter. Douglas will kick off, approaching the ball, and he'll get it down. And this will be a short kick taken by the Arabian Knights at the 21-yard line. This is Puccio to 30, 35, 40 across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And down he will go in a heap there. And the Knights get another 22-yard return that time by Drew Puccio. The stop was made by Douglas, and that was Kevin Spears. And the Arabian Knights have possession of the ball, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hagen Stewart on the return actually that time, and a good one. He is always back there on our kicking game, and came up and was able to get a really nice return that time. Found a little daylight in the middle.
1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights. Drew Puccio is your quarterback. Logan Aldridge going to get the handoff. No, Puccio pulls it, going to keep it himself off left tackle. He gets across midfield into Douglas territory and will be slung down to the ground by Brody Campbell there. But a gain of 9 on the first offensive play of the second half.
Yeah, good play. He did a good fake. He held it just as long as he could, then pulled it and broke. If he had got around at number 7, he'd still be running there.
Had a nice, they just cleared it out for him. And a good job by the offensive line that time.
That was Aldridge.
That was Aldridge, and he gets in the middle of the line, and he will get a Citizens Bank and Trust. 1st and 10, the initial first down for the Arabian Knights in the second half. And quickly the Knights are occupying Douglas territory at the 47-yard line. We'll check the Gilbert and Ball 14-game scoreboard. Our next break, we had a lot of late scores coming in at halftime, so we'll try to get that updated on our first break of the second half. It is now 1st and 10 for the Knights. This time they move Hudson over to the right side. Puccio going to throw it towards Hudson. It's picked off.
Right in his hands.
Intercepted by the linebacker for the Douglas Eagles, and he made a nice pick of that one. Kish Patel came up with that one, and it will be Douglas's ball. Second turnover of the night for the Arabian Knights. Both are interceptions, and this time Douglas has the football at their own 44-yard line after the first series. The Arabian Knights ends up with an Arabian Knight turnover.
Drew threw that before he let go, before he looked, and there was 3 defenders in front of the ball.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Douglas Eagles, and their quarterback goes under center for the first time tonight, gives it off to the left side, and they'll get about 4 yards off left tackle as Cooper Butler was your ball carrier. He was the man that was supposed to start tonight. He did not get the start, and as a result, he starts the second half. Gain of 5 up to the 48-yard line, second down and 5 for the Douglas Eagles. We've just started the second half, 10:29 to play.
Hard running there, and we saw that from Murray earlier, and Butler's an even bigger guy. So, again, Douglas taking it to us.
Knights are looking at a new offensive front, or check that, a new offensive scheme, if you would. Formation is the word I'm looking for, and that was a 2-yard gain up near midfield, again with Butler to bring up 3rd and 3. This time they are using a tight end. They've got the quarterback under center, and they have a slot back to the right side of the tight end. So really it is unbalancing the formation toward the strong side of the field.
Got a lot of extra blocking over there, and he's following the blocker, and he's getting yardage. I mean, everybody wants 3 or 4 yards. Who wouldn't take 4 yards to play?
It is 3rd down and 4. Douglas over the ball, just shy of midfield, pulling guard this time, and the running back follows. He is going to be short of the first down.
Murray was the lone setback that time, and he gets the call. They put the big guy, Butler, he's a 210-pounder up front. But, as you mentioned, comes up short. But it is short here on 4th down.
And Douglas looks like they want to go for it. That was Lawson King again on the stop. Douglas going to try to push it, and I do believe they got it. And indeed they do. Drag those chains. That's a Douglas. 1st and 10 down to the 46-yard line. As that time the Knights tried to ambush the play early, and the linebacker, Noah Mann, shot the gap, but it was the wrong gap.
Yep, he sure did. It's power play out there. You know, this whole game has been between the 2 40-yard lines out here. They've been some really hard licks.
I don't know about you boys, but I've been watching football for 7 decades, and I love it. I love this kind of football. Now, Douglas back into their shotgun formation. They give it this time. This is Butler, breaks into the clear. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's down to the 29-yard line. That is a 16-yard run for Butler, and that is another Douglas first down. The stop was made by Peyton Jackson, the 5'11 junior defensive back for the Arabian Knights. Douglas going fastball. They pull a guard. They run Butler behind him. The big run again. Down inside the 20s to the 19.
Somebody forgot to tell Douglas that A-Rab's supposed to be the better team.
Right now, the Arab Knights defensive line are on skates going in reverse. 1st and 10, Douglas on a low snap. They hand it off. Tailback again. Down inside the 5.
That is Murray doing the running, and he is just really rolling right now.
Tan Murray and the Knights. That's 1st and goal for Douglas. The Knights are trying to get in position. Douglas is ready to run another one. They're in the gun. Quarterback Walls turns, and Arab says, slow it down. And they have a clock timeout for the Arabian Knights with 8:22 to play in the 3rd. Douglas on the doorstep. No, it's not a timeout. The teams thought it was.
Well,
they just wondered. No, it was they rewound the play clock, Ronnie.
Oh, well,
that's what that up and down motion was. Here's a handoff left side, tucks inside. Knights shut him down at the 2.
I was looking at the coaches running down the field. I thought it was timeout.
Score is tied at 7, and Douglas is knocking on the door.
Murray on the carry, and Logan Silva jumping in there on the stop.
We're not tied at 7.
I'm sorry, it's 14-7. I said tied at 7. I was talking to our station. It's 14-7, but they're trying to tie it right now. 2nd down and goal, Douglas. Ball is just outside the 5-yard line. Quarterback is Wall. Single setback beside him is Butler. Here comes motion. They're going to give it to the motion man. And he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and blown up. Stepping into that gap and getting that play turned was Andrew Carroll. And he'll stop it for no gain. 3rd down and goal, Douglas.
That was the 8th play of this drive.
From the 6-yard line.
They ran that time to Gabe Lawrence on that reverse, and he came fluttering around to the right side, and Andrew Carroll was in his way.
That pulling guard is really doing his job out there.
You are right about that, Ronnie Shoemate. 3rd and goal. Let's see what Douglas can do. This is 4-down territory. They trail by 7. Quarterback under center.
This
snap.
is Butler.
Hands it. This is the big guy, Butler. And he's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped back at the 10-yard line. And again, that was Carroll. But give credit to Hagen Stewart. He saw that play develop and he came from his safety position and made the stop.
4th down.
4th down and goal. Let's see what Douglas will do. 6:33 to play in the third quarter. Knights are up by 7. And they're going to go for it. I'm surprised they're not going to talk about it more than they are. Looks like a little confusion. They're a little slow getting to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 11.
They're in the gun. Set back to the right side. They're going to throw for it. Knights putting pressure. Throw for it. It is in and out of his hands. Incomplete. Knights hold at the 10. Pass was intended to Kanan Murray coming out of the backfield, but the Knights knock it down, and I think that was Noah Mann and Peyton Jackson that did the damage.
Heat timeout.
And we have it. Oh, timeout for my voice as well. 6:07 to play in the third. Arab maintains a 14-7 lead when we come back on the Fun Radio Football Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
She's coming back. How much time? No, I haven't got a minute. They're going and playing.
Silva. I'm sorry, not Silva. That's Aldridge.
That's okay. Stand by.
Number 8, Logan Aldridge, on the carry.
8.
7, second down and 3 for the Knights.
There's a handoff to Aldridge. Left side's got 6, got 7. He goes down up near the 20-yard line. I'll mark it at the 18. Ronnie, I'll tell you, the offensive line that time did their job for the Knights.
It's time they started doing something like that. We need to just keep driving and go down there and make a score. Don't do anything fancy. Just keep this game plan.
Quarterback is Drew Puccio. He's in the shotgun. Knights on a 2nd and short. Turns. He'll keep it and pull it. He'll get the middle of the yardage, and he'll get across the 20 up near the 24-yard line. Drag the chains. That's a Citizens Bank Arabian Night. 1st and 10, Citizens Bank and Trust sponsoring our 1st and 10, and the Knights moving the ball and quickly want to go hurry up.
We needed to do that now. Just keep the ball on the ground. There's no reason throwing it. We're getting 3 or 4 yards or more every time we run the ball. Run the ball, work the clock.
We're down to 5 minutes to play on the third. We'll check a Gilbert and Ball 14-game scoreboard. We had last week's scores on the last one. We had a computer glitch. We'll get that fixed. 1st and 10, Arabian Knights. They're at their own 26 after a goal line stand inside the 5. Snap. Aldridge. Nope, this is a reverse going to the right side. Hagen's got it. Hagen Stewart. He's across the 35. He's out of bounds up near the 37-yard line. That's good for 12. And an Arabian Night Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
We needed that big time. Good sweep. He waited for it to develop out there. His blockings get in front of him. He followed it out there like he's supposed to.
Ben Elrod, it looks like the Knights have got a flag, and this one's coming back.
Yeah, this is going to come back right here. I believe we got a hold.
It was on the run, and from where they mark it at the 26. And it will be a 10-yard penalty to put the Knights back at the 16-yard line. Knights have been penalized not a whole lot this half or this game, Archie,
No.
but this has been a situation where it's been a penalty at the wrong time.
Costly, very costly. Hard-fought run right there, and have to bring it back. That's tough on those running backs and everybody that set up that play.
First and 20, Arabian Nights. Now Puccio wants to throw, winds, fires, downfield, and gets up in the air. Got it! And falls to the ground at the 47-yard line. Landon Strickland. That's an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust. First and 10 on a 31-yard pass completion.
That was pretty. Strickland was tall enough to reach up there over the defender and snatch that ball.
We go pass ball from the 47. Here's the snap. Puccio going to throw it again, and he throws it to the up man. This is Hudson, and Luke's going to get it inside midfield across the 45 down to the 43 with yak yardage. And it will be Luke Hudson hard running in an Arabian Night Citizens Bank and Trust first down at the Douglas 43. Snap, Logan Aldridge in the middle. He is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten a yard, but that tough interior for that Douglas line did their job, and they bring the man down, Logan Aldridge, with minimal gain. Stop was made by that's that name again, Josh Mustachio. I think I'm saying that right.
Well, that was a tough one.
I'm Italian, and it's hard to pronounce that one. Second down and 10 for
You
the
sound
Knights.
Italian tonight.
My nose is Italian. Trust me tonight. Oh, Douglas in a 7-man front, Ronnie. Look at this. Second down and 10 for the Knights. They're checking out of the play.
Man-to-man
Waiting
coverage.
the snap. Here's the snap. Puccio going to throw over the middle. It's knocked away, incomplete. And the defensive back for Douglas almost had pick number 3 on the night for the Douglas Eagles, as that time that was the defender for Douglas,
Number
Gabe
6.
Lawrence again.
Yep. If he had been looking, the ball hit him in his hands, but his head was turned the other direction.
If we gave a Zaxby's player of the game for the other team, Gabe Lawrence would win tonight.
3rd and 9, a long 9 right here.
Let's see if the Knights can convert. Possession down, the crowd goes banana. 3:31 to play in the third. Snap, fake, play action. Puccio pulls it, looking, going to throw downfield. Has his man, pass complete.
Strickland.
Beautiful, Landon Strickland falling to the ground, tackled immediately. Again by Gabe Lawrence. Drag those chains, that's an Arabian Night. First and 10 at the 28-yard line of the Douglas Eagles. And we have a timeout for an injured Douglas player, and that's Mr. Lawrence down. We'll take a timeout at the station, 3:23 to play. 14-7 Knights are driving on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville. where we're so much more than just our name.
Player is actually cramped up, and he is going to now jog off the field. That's Gabe Lawrence, the all-everything for this Douglas defense tonight. 1st and 10 on that pass play for the Arabian Knights. Landon Strickland tonight turning into just some kind of receiver for the Knights. Knights in the backfield have their quarterback talking to the tailback, and they're actually conversing to each other in the backfield. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. They saw something. They tried to run it off right tackle. He'll get about 3, and Aldrich will go down at the 26-yard line. As, again, Douglas defensively looking really good out there. Interior line has done the number tonight. The tackle was made by Eli Malone. Eli's a big old junior, weighs about 285, and will get some looks, especially from some of the smaller colleges. He's an outstanding ball player and an outstanding young man in the classroom, I understand. I'll tell you, they got a great coach here in Brandon Lyles. He is a Douglas alum, and he is doing a fabulous job for this football team. And what a gutty performance tonight. Knights bring a man in motion on 2nd and 8. High snap again, going to throw that little, he just loops that pass. That's a dangerous ball to throw, but the Knights were trying to get it into the hands of Dylan Kirkland. And Archie, that little pass, it's almost like a rainbow, but if the defender's within 5 yards, that's danger.
It's dangerous, but it has a little time up there. That time just a little too much on it. It went just out of the hands of Dylan Kirkland, who has just done an outstanding job for us at receiver.
You notice that Puccio throws a lot better when he runs to his right, too.
You're right about that, Ronnie. The shortstop has an arm. 3rd down and 8. Can Douglas hold as the bell tolls? AC/DC's Hell's Bells in the background. Puccio going to keep it on the pull. He's got the 1st down, and he's got more. He's inside the 20 to the 17. Drag those chains, and Arabian Heights Citizens Bank and Trust 1st down. Ben Elrod, this may be the most impressive Arab drive of the year we're watching.
Yeah, it is. They're making some big plays, converted 2 big 3rd downs, and look for them to cash in right here. It's time for the payoff.
1st and 10, Knights with 2:12 to play in the 3rd. They lead by 7, 14-7. It's been a hard knock game in Douglas tonight. Puccio, quarterback, snap, good one. Fakes, keeping it right side this time. Eat up, down he goes.
Oh, that's about 300 pound on 120 right there.
Yeah, but let me tell you, good sportsmanship. As that time, Brock Walls just leaned up and pulled him. He said, "I hit you, buddy. I'm picking you up."
Yeah, it didn't take much to pick him up.
2nd down and a gain of maybe a half a yard. Let's call it 10. 100 seconds left to play in the 3rd. We've had no scoring in the 3rd, but both of these teams have been knocking on each other's door. But these defenses have bowed their backs, and boy, we've had a good game tonight. 2nd and 10, Knights, no hurry this time. Far side hash mark.
There.
Moving right to left in the late going of the 3rd. Snap back to Silva. Silva up the middle. 2nd time we've seen him carry the ball in the 2nd half. And he will get down to about the 15-yard line. So it will be 3rd down and 7 for Arab with 1:06 to play in the 3rd. We got a quarter break coming up. We'll get a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard at the quarter break.
That was the 10th play of this drive.
3rd down for the Knights. No big hurry. Clock running inside of 50. 3rd quarter about to come to a close. Will the Knights put a points on the board? Silva with an unbalanced line to the left side. He runs off that left side. He breaks the tackle, breaks another one. He's in. Pater. Give him 6.
Oh.
Touchdown, Arabian Knights.
He pulled 3 defenders that last 4 yards.
Flag
right there.
down.
Penalty marker down. Where's it at? I
About
don't see
the 31. No, it's not a flag. It's somebody's cloth. It's not a flag. My bad. The trainer just picked it up.
That's 10 demerit, Tarts.
Yeah.
So the Arabian Knights on another Silva touchdown. Boy, if we had a guy named Gold playing for us, we'd have silver and gold, but he'll be on the air tomorrow calling Alabama and Texas. Point after coming. Snap, back, placement, kick, in the air. Boom. Good. 37 seconds in the 3rd. Knights up their lead 21-7 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
What a drive by the Arabian Knights. They needed some bonus points to put some separation between these two teams, and they got it on a drive after an Arabian Knights stop at the 11. They go 89 yards. Ronnie Shoemate will give us the update on the Southern Elite Realty scoring drive.
All right, Arab travels 89 yards in 14 plays. Silva runs it in for the score. Wooten extra point. Score 21-7. Arab Knights with 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
So the Knights get that third quarter score, always big. You always want to score in the third is what coaches say. Wooten to kick off. Douglas not very far back. He sidewinds it. It'll be taken by an up man at the 25. He's going to run it to the left side, and he'll slide down into second base. Up and around the 30-yard line is Kevin Spears. And the Knights had a couple of gunners coming down on him, and I think that was, and indeed it was, Clay Bagwell that finished him off. So it's 1st and 10. Let's see if Douglas can get answer points with 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
The big question is, are you going to be able to do the helping hand in the morning? That's the big question.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Mr. Helping Hand on WRAP 107.1 FM, 1380 AM. Here's a handoff. Douglas going to the left side with nowhere to go. Bounce down at the 32-yard line. A yard was it. That was Murray. Who was that on the
Murray.
side?
Oh, I'm sorry. Murray on the carry.
Yes, Murray was on the carry. The stop was made for the Arabian Knights. I thought you were going to mean this was Andrew Carroll. 2nd down and 8 here at Douglas. As we roll down this, we'll close out the third quarter. Arabs up by 2 scores. Your score at end of 3. Arab 21, the Douglas Eagles 7 on your Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Back with you at the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. Douglas, Arthur Jarvis Stadium. We've had a great one tonight. Entering the fourth quarter, Knights are up 21-7, but don't count this Eagle team out. Ronnie, this is a gutsy Eagle team.
You're absolutely right about that. This team could come back and hurt you in a heartbeat. They hadn't even thought about slowing down.
It is 2nd down and 9 for the Eagles. They may try to put it in the air right here. Here's the snap. Nope, they're going to hand off, run the sweep play to the right side, right into the teeth of the Arabian Night linebackers, who had that one read well. Again, that was Andrew Carroll on the stop for the Knights, along with Zachary Hallman, a 6', 168-pound sophomore defensive back, getting some playing time tonight. 3rd down and 6. Douglas needs a conversion to keep the drive going. They don't need a 3-and-out now because the Knights are rolling offensively.
Zach, a big interception in the JV game the other night for a touchdown.
3rd down. Here comes a play to the left side. He wants to throw. Walls is going to tuck it. Walls is going to run. He's got the first down at the 45-yard line for the Douglas Eagles. Great run by Cason Walls. And I'll tell you, Ronnie, he's had that opportunity sometimes earlier tonight. That's the first time we've seen him tuck it and run.
Well, we had good coverage. He had nobody to throw it to. That previous play, you talked about that sweep they've been doing so well on. That pulling guard got his clock cleaned a while ago. Our defensive lineman came across and knocked him down as he was standing up to pull.
1st and 10, Douglas Eagles moving right to left as you listen. In the final stanza of this one, Knights are up 21-7. Wideouts to either side. Walls back to pass. Throwing downfield. Pass is there. Pass is caught. He received the ball at the 35 in Arab territory. A completion to Trey Lee Crenshaw. 6'1", 150, an 8th grader.
He came back, put his hands on the ground, and got that ball, or it would have trapped it. But he did a great job.
Ronnie Shoemaker.
8th grader.
I'm telling you, I've got to tell you, Archie, 8th graders don't make catches like that.
They don't make catches like that, and he does. I mean, he's got good size, especially for an 8th grader.
And he's a basketball player. Our friend Mike Harton tells us. Of course, this game will be replayed on Horizon Sports this week. Here's a handoff the left side, breaks a tackle, cuts inside. He's down to the Arab 40-yard line. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. Ben Elrod, you're on the sideline tonight. I don't think we have seen a game this hard-hitting since Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, they are. This is like a first-round playoff game right here. They're really getting after it, but Arab does not need to let Douglas find the end zone right here. We can't give them any momentum.
Right now, the Douglas Eagles mixing it up well with runs and passes. And Landon Beck was the man that last run got about 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. Clock is running, 9:48 to play in the football game. Douglas down by 2 scores. To stay in this game, they've got to score on this drive. They've moved it very well. They give it off to the left side. Again, this is the running back. He is delayed in the backfield, and that was Keelan Green. And he was delayed in the backfield by Andrew Carroll, and then Hagen Stewart came out to finish things off with the help from Noah Mann.
Yep. I enjoy watching the playbacks with Mike's Horizon Communication. I just hope y'all don't get in a labor dispute with Disney and you're not going to be able to be on the air. I hope that don't happen.
Well, if that game is not on CBS tomorrow, you can watch this one. 3rd down and 3. Here's the snap. Little reverse play going to the left side. Knights get a clearing block on the left. He's on his way. He's at the 20. He's at the 10, and finally knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That was all Douglas on that one, Ronnie. Knights were in position, but they had a heck of a block on the corner.
Had 3 great blocks right there. He did a great job staying behind his blockers. If he'd have went around them, they'd have got him way back here at the 20.
Butler got it down, 1st and goal. Douglas and the fans are on their feet. We're down to 8:53 to play in this football game, and Douglas is knocking on the Knights' door once again. They've been turned away twice inside the 5. Snap, turn, give it, tailback, hit behind the line of scrimmage, drop. Logan Silva, both sides of the ball, made the stop in the backfield on the running back, Cooper Butler.
He lost 2 yards. They backed it up.
So it'll be 2nd down and goal. Douglas trying to come up with magic potion to get it into the end zone. The Knights inside the red zone tonight have turned back the Eagles twice, once in the first half, once in the second half. Otherwise, we'd have a tie game. Douglas having a man assisted off the field. I don't know if that's an injury and or equipment problem. Nope, he's sick. Uh-oh. He may be dehydrating. They'll get him some water. He'll be better than the Eagles taking a timeout here. Indeed, they will. 7:57, 21-7. Knights, but Douglas threatening on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change, right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Ben, are you down? You're not down by the score. You're way back here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, are you in concrete?
Not much room.
Back with you, Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. It is second down and goal for the Douglas Eagles. 7:57 remain in this football game, and the Arabian Knights are up 21-7. But Douglas, let's see if third time can be charged. Handoff to the tailback, running up the middle, and that is Owen Kreider, and he is not going to get much running room.
It was a direct snap to him.
It was to Kreider. 5 Red Devils leading North Sand Mountain late in the third, 53-0. You saw that coming, didn't you? Adam Ward will be able to sleep now. Third and goal from the 2. Quarterback sneak. They're pushing, they're shoving, they're moving it into the end zone. Douglas scores.
That was just true power football right there.
You know, ever since Ben Elrod, they took away that aiding the runner penalty. The game has changed within 2 yards of the goal line.
Well, that looked like a rugby play there at its best.
Indeed. So Douglas is back on the board. They'll go for the extra point. They're down 21-13 with 7:24 to play in the football game. This is their left-footed kicker to attempt. This is Conriquez. The hold is there, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So, with 7:24 left to play in this one, fasten your seatbelts. ARAP 21, Douglas 14 on the Fun Radio Football Network. Press box, the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth tonight. Ben Elrod, that time the Douglas Eagles would not be denied.
No, they did. They put together a good drive, converted on a couple of third down plays, and now they've got new life in this game. They're starting to believe, so we got to kill their will right here with this drive.
Grumpy's Pizza and Pot Stuff brings you our sideline reports each and every week in the Northgate Shopping Center. Casual Italian dining and really good homemade pizza. This kickoff of this game, this Douglas kickoff, brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are farmers. Just want to give him a couple of extra mentions here because that opening kickoff went by so fast I don't even remember if I did it. Conriquez to kick off. Knights are standing at the 20, twin safeties back there. Douglas has pulled the game within 7. Conriquez kicks it high, best kick of the night. It'll land at the 15, taken there, coming to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Knights break the tackle at the 50, at the 40. What's a Duke move, and he'll go down. Ball's on the ground. Douglas has it. Douglas has it. Douglas has it.
Well, it went out of bounds. What are they going to say?
Nope, it's inbounds. The officials are ruling it Douglas. All the hands are pointing.
They're talking about it right now.
They are talking about it.
Yep.
I thought he fumbled it out of bounds.
I saw it stay inbounds. I did not see it touch the line. There is no replay. But now.
Yep, Douglas ball.
Nope, Douglas ball. Good call. I saw it hit a player, and the player was in bounds, and it went off the player, and that's when Douglas recovered it.
Well, he stole it when Strickland run it all the way back, and he tackled the ball instead of Strickland, and on the way down, the ball came out.
What a break for the Douglas Eagles. Now they got 80 yards to tie it and 7 minutes to do so. I think the key right now, Ben Elrod, if you're Douglas offensively, don't get in a hurry. Slow the game down and run your offense.
Yeah, our defense is gassed, guys. They're tired.
1st and 10, Douglas Eagles. They have given the Knights all they can handle tonight. They're at the 21 after the fumble recovery on a 70-yard return by Landon Strickland. Turn, left side, running back, gets the back to the yardage line of scrimmage. No fatigue on the defense that time.
Murray with a carry and Carroll with a whale of a stop.
Yes, that was Andrew Carroll. And he stepped up when he needed to step up, and he stepped into the hole. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. They keep the down box right where it was. Clock is now the enemy of the Douglas Eagles. Let's see, they're going to try to put a long drive together, but the Knights need to just step up defensively, and I think Ben Elrod gave us the call. They need to bow their back and shut them down early. 6.5 to play in the game. 21-14. Knights are up. Trips to the right side. Here's Walls. He fakes. He's got to do something with it. He's going to run it. Gets a block on the left side, gets across the 25, and gets knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Douglas sideline wanted a late hit, but they're not going to get it. Noah Mann was the man that got him out of bounds, and Hagen Stewart arrived shortly thereafter, but no flag. 3rd and 5 for the Eagles.
Probably the biggest 3rd down right now.
Maybe the biggest 3rd down thus far of the season for the Arabian Knights defense.
Yes, sir.
Clock is sitting at 6:18. Cason Wells is talking with Coach Lyles, getting his call, goes back into the game. Sets up. One setback that may have been moving, and it will. They'll stop the play. Douglas is going to be penalized 5 yards. Somebody got their water hot before the play could come off.
Yeah. It'll be a 3rd down 10 here.
Yeah, the tackle jumped a little early then.
Ben Elrod, you were a lineman. It's hard sometimes to hold your water on those quick counts, and they wanted a quick count. He just got a little quicker than what they wanted.
Yeah, he was ready to go. He was coming out of the blocks quick.
3rd down and 10. That could be the biggest penalty of the game as well against the Eagles. It goes from 3rd and manageable at 5 to 3rd and 10, and you don't have a lot of time on the clock, although I'm sure Douglas would punt the ball if they go to 4th down. Walls back to pass, has a man in the pocket, picked off by the Arabian Knights. That pick was Jackson Ivey.
Oh, that ball got away from him. It floated down there. He had 2 receivers open, but it just floated.
And Jackson Ivey was laying in the weeds, and he was sneaky, and he got that interception all the way up at the 46-yard line in Arab territory. And are they going to stop it for a heat break? Yes, they will. We'll take a break. 6:08 to play. Knights get it on the turnover, leading by 7, 21-14 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Popular Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Lankford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calankford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Ronnie and Archie, this is a great vantage point to watch a football game. We're on top of the press box. The weather's fantastic, and we have a great sight line. There's no track, so we're not a mile and a half from the field, and this has been a whale of a ball game.
It has. I love being up here like this. You got your 3 Cokes and your hot water bottle, but other than that, we're okay.
1st and 10, Knights have it at their own 46 following the interception. Knights get a big turnover late. 6:08 to play in the game. They lead by 7. How do they protect it? Well, they run the football, and up the middle, the quarterback is Drew Puccio. He crosses midfield. He'll get to the 40, and maybe the 48-yard line.
Knights want to eat
Gain
some
of
clock
5.
up right here is what they want to do.
Yes, gain of 5 on that play for the Knights. So it will be 2nd down and 5. They're in Douglas territory at the 48-yard line. You know, I'm not so sure that I wouldn't maybe go for a home run here because Douglas isn't expecting it, and you can get, and they've got one-on-one coverage with Landon Strickland. Let's see if they actually throw a ball here on 2nd and 5. Waiting the snap, high snap. This time fake. Puccio going to keep it left side. He's got the 1st down. He's across the 40 and down to the 38-yard line. Well, I'm not the play caller. That was a good play. It got a Citizens Bank and Trust 1st down.
Let them run that clock now. There's no reason to say you got 35 seconds on the play clock. Snap the ball with 2 seconds.
5:20 to play in the game. It's another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night 1st down. Douglas territory at the 38. Douglas now beginning to feel the pressure of their backs against the wall. They've got to stop this offense and get the ball back for their offense. On 1st and 10 from the 38, far side hash mark. Knights moving left to right as you listen towards the west end of Arthur Jarvis Stadium. Waiting the snap. Here it is. Handoff. This is the running back.
Aldridge.
And that's Logan Aldridge. And he's carried the ball a lot tonight, but the Knights put a lot of the ball carrying duties both on the quarterback, Puccio, and then surprise, surprise, Logan Silva.
He's done a heck of a job. That Silva's just surprised me. We hadn't even heard about that. Using him on offense, but it worked.
2nd down and 8. And I'll make a comment here in just a moment, and I'm sure some folks are saying, well, you guys ought to know. Well, I'm going to tell you something that we do because we do it. 2nd down and 8, long count. Here's the snap, fake to Aldridge. Puccio going to take it off that left side. They've seen something on that left side, and now Puccio's just wearing it out. He may be close to that 1st down. Let's see where they spot the ball. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Ronnie and I purposely do not go to practice, and we haven't been doing this. We've never done it for an Arabian Night team, not because we don't want to know, but the fact is we want to call the game the way a fan would see it, as you guys that are in the stands or the fans at home would see it. And if we know what's coming, it takes an edge off. So as a result, when we get surprised and you get surprised, we're all surprised. 3rd and yard. They get up in a bunch formation. Silva's back there, and he's going to run it up the middle, and he is going to be tackled. No, he broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he rolls off to the right side, and he gets across the 25 and down near the 21-yard line. They'll say his knee hit at the 22. That's another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down. You know, Ronnie, it looks like the Knights not only are trying to run the clock, but they're trying to score a running touchdown.
Yes, and just keep, like I said, the clock, we're 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. This is what you want, ball control, get 4 or 5 yards. He was tackled 3 times and broke 3 tackles in.
Well, they're going to give him a break right here, but I've got him with 96 yards rushing tonight.
So it's 1st and 10. Knights are just outside the red zone in Douglas territory at the 22. Near side hash mark as you listen. Here's the snap, handoff Logan Aldridge. He'll get 2-3 up the middle to the 19. Roll down to the 18, but I think they'll mark him at the 19. Clock is running, 2:55 left in the football game. Arab 21, Douglas 14, which has been a fantastic football game.
Slobberknocker. Archie, is that the 6th play?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Boy, you're going to want to watch the replay with Mike Harden, his great Horizon Communications. He has an archive of high school football that goes back a long, long ways. And this is going to be one of the better in-season games you're going to get for sure, certainly this year. Waiting the snap. Boaz Scottsboro, by the way. Scottsboro's got him doubled up in the 3rd. Here's the snap, handoff Aldridge left side. He'll get to the 15 and will go down in a heap, as that time the middle of that defense for Douglas, including Trenton Wisenem, there to make the stop. Clock continues to run. Douglas has 2 timeouts remaining in this half. They took one in the 3rd. So it's 3rd and 4. Knights have it at the 16 in 4-down territory. Red zone leading by 7. Inside the 2-minute mark, Douglas can just do nothing but hope and pray that this defense bows their neck and stops the Knights before another first down. Another first down may put this game away.
We needed this first down. We needed more yards on the last
3-2. Knights are going to take a timeout here. They're going to talk about it on 3rd down. 97 seconds left in the thriller. Knights 21, Douglas 14 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Back with you, Virotech Restoration Broadcast Booth. Ben Elrod with our Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline report. Big 3rd down for the Knights. Well-called timeout.
Yeah, right here, look for him to run behind Lawson King, number 6. He'll be lined up on the right side here.
All right. In that close proximity of the huddle there on the sideline. 3rd down and 4 Knights. They need the 11. Puccio waiting. Play clock inside 20. Snap. Aldridge, no, Puccio pulls, and he's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield with a big loss. Now Douglas will take a timeout.
Flag down.
This may be face mask. Maybe face mask.
A-Rab's pointing that way.
And the coach is on the field going after the side judge, and I think that's what's happened. I think he may have grabbed the grill. Yes, he did.
I saw the flag.
I see the frustration on the man that made the stop for Douglas, and that is Logan Puckett, and Logan is not happy with himself. He had the tackle. He didn't have to get in the grill. I think that could have been a incidental. Oh, Coach Lyles just threw his headset, and I think he may get tossed. It's a face mask, but I don't know how.
Well, incidental to be.
Yeah, you got to call it. And if we had somebody here, I'm sure an official would tell us it's a face mask. No way, And now it's third down in what a minute.
Still
Hold on, they haven't marked off anything.
They marked 5 yards off from the spot at the end of the play, I guess. And so it's still a 3rd and 5.
So it was incidental. It wasn't automatic first down.
Right.
The down marker hasn't moved.
The down marker hasn't moved. I'm sorry, I said Chad again. Ben, what the heck happened just now?
Yeah, this is a head scratcher. I don't know the rules.
The flag came during the run, and the preliminary we got, and the way the player reacted, it was a face mask, but there was no mark off, and if it's refused, the down marker has to move to 4th down, unless it's a spot foul. I got to need some clarification on that.
I'm really confused.
I'm not saying that this is the rule, but that looks like what happened. They calling it from the spot it happened, an incidental face mask and stepped off 5 yards from where it happened. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but that's what happened tonight.
Well, they brought him back down way back in the backfield. As they tackled him, that might have been where he put
Well, I know Mr. Tidmore is listening, and he'll give us a review of that, and will tell us what happened there, because I got news for you. That's a head scratcher. All right, it's 3rd down and 5, all over again. From the 16, motion for the Knights. They await the snap. They get it. Moving to the left side, and he's going to be trapped again back at the 21, and Douglas is going to take a timeout right away.
That was Silva that time.
Yeah.
You know what may have happened, and I just realized this, which may have been the reason that the coach threw his headset. He may have called timeout before the play got off.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that would have been the only reason the down marker would have stayed. And I'm getting a head nod now from down on the sideline. What happened was the timeout came before the play came off. All right, we got a time as well. Let's take a quick 30-second break. 21-14. Can Douglas hold and get the ball back? Arab in driving position on the Fun Radio Football Network.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
So you're having to rush to get to the cleaners before they close. Know the feeling? Yeah, me too. This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners in Arab and Gunnersville have been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and my clothes are always clean, fresh, and perfectly pressed. And now Clean Right Cleaners Gunnersville location, next door to JJ's Hamburgers on Gunner Avenue, has a brand new 24-hour kiosk for dropping off and picking up your clothes. It's easy to operate. Follow the step-by-step directions, and Clean Right Cleaners is open for your convenience anytime, right at your fingertips. Visit Clean Right Cleaners in Arab behind Clayton Chevrolet and in Gunnersville at the new Anytime Kiosk, 2020 Gunner Avenue.
Hi, this is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Fourth down and 8 from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. 1:16 left in this football game. Knights have it 4th and 8 from the 19-yard line. Would they try a field goal here?
No.
And it's 4th down. They're keeping the offense on the field. They got 2 wideouts to the wide side to the right, 1 wideout to the left. Puccio, the quarterback, looks it over after the timeout on 4th down, rolling out. He's going to throw into the end zone, overthrew it, incomplete. And it will be Douglas's ball at the 19-yard line. They'll take over on downs. And now with 1:10 to play, what kind of hurry-up offense can this Eagles offense muster?
Well, if we blitz and let somebody get by us, we're hurt.
So let's see if the Knights put several men back. In fact, we have 6 defensive backs in the game right now. So the Knights employing 3 up front, 2 linebackers on the short pass, and 6 DBs, including Hagen Stewart, the safety. Here's the snap. Walls can chunk it. He's going to throw it underneath. Pass is complete. They need to get to the sideline. He's looking for it. He will not get it as the pass got into the hands of his running back, Cooper Butler, who gets 9 up to near the 30. Douglas will have to run in a hurry. They line up quickly, waiting the snap, and he'll chunk it, and he'll spike it into the turf, and it'll be 3rd and a yard to go. Boy, that Cooper Butler was looking for that sideline, and the Knights would not have it, as keeping him off the sideline was Jackson Ivy, along with Logan Silva.
3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Officials trying to get their compasses correct. It's been a well-officiated ball game tonight. You can tell these guys aren't from Etowah County.
No, the clock never started. That played up in coaches at A-Redford.
Going crazy?
Yes, they are.
Well, it's still at 1 minute. I thought it was at 1:07. Now they're saying 55
1:10.
seconds. Was it one?
It was 1:10 when the drive started.
1:10, and I thought it was 1:06 when the play ended. So here's the snap. Walls back to pass, looking downfield, has a man open. Got it!
Wow, what a catch.
He ate the ball in front of Peyton Jackson, and he's down, and he's going to have to be attended to. The officials, he got the wind knocked out of him because he fell on the football.
He sure did.
So Peyton Jackson was the defender in good position, but Cabe Lawrence just ran up there, got in front of him, got the ball, and Lawrence got his bell wrong. Actually, he fell on the football.
That's a great catch. He went up and stretched for it and caught it. That's tough if you get that wind knocked out of you like that.
1st and 10, Douglas. They're ready to go. They can get their player off the field. They got a new player in for him. That is Logan Puckett. Comes in at that wide receiver position. Walls goes back at quarterback. I'll tell you, Kason Walls has played very well under pressure tonight, Ronnie.
Yes, he has. But this whole team, both teams have played well.
6 defensive backs again for the Knights. Clock running with 39 seconds. Walls back to pass. Looking, plenty of time. Gonna chunk it. Got a man. Knights in position. It's up in the air, and it is incomplete. That looked like a jump ball in basketball.
Almost intercepted.
Puckett was there, but so were 3 Arabian Night defenders. 30 seconds to play.
Scared me. I thought it was going to be a tip and a catch then.
I was thinking that too, Ronnie. It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
We've been doing this 25 years. We think alike. 2nd and 10 for Douglas. They're going for everything. They got wideouts. 2 to the right. I'll tell you, a curl pattern over the middle or a post pattern could get a lot of yardage right here. Walls back to pass. They throw it. Here's the pass into the hands of the running back. Who misses a tackle. He's down to the 33, and Douglas will have it 1st and 10. Clock will stop because that's a Douglas Eagle 1st down with 23 seconds to play at the 33-yard line. Douglas trying to tie this game. 21-14 is your score. They spike it, and the Knights are all over, no flags. So it will be 2nd down and 10. Douglas is going to have to take a deep breath. Knights are on their heels a bit, Archie, defensively right now.
I was about to say, Douglas is going to have to take a deep breath. The Knights are going to have to take a deep breath right here. I tell you, this has been a whale of a football game right here. That's all you can really say. Just very hard fought from start to finish by both teams.
Where do you see 3 spikes in one drive?
2nd down. Douglas at the Knight 32. Snap. Blitz from the outside. Walls looking. Throwing downfield. He throws into coverage. Intercepted in the end zone. Game over. Knights intercepted in the end zone. This one is history. Woo.
I'm glad because I didn't keep up with the drive.
And a man.
I believe that was Wyatt Lamar there.
I think was Wyatt Lamar. I just got that number. And Ben, you may want to check that on us, but I think Wyatt Lamar just saved this game in the end zone with an interception.
Our defense, that drive, we've talked about it all year, how they bend but don't break, and they bent pretty good, but they sure didn't break. Big play by the defense.
And Douglas is leaving the stadium.
Those 6 defensive backs on that drive was really something you don't see a lot with this Arabian Night defense, but they were prepared for it. And when they had to use it, they pulled it out of the wallet and they stuck it on the table and they bet on it, and it worked. 13 seconds, here comes the best play in football if you're the winning team. Just waiting the snap. I'd always put the quarterback under center on this, but he takes it in the shotgun, kneels down, and that is your football game. We had a doozy at Douglas.
Absolutely.
And the Knights walk away 21-14 winners, back with the post game on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change, right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
If you can't understand what they're yelling, it's "Thank God I play for ARAB" 3 times in a row. Ben Elrod down on the field with our Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline report to get Coach Lee Osmond and his post-game comments, and he's about to make his way. They're making their way over to the band, and Ben is making his way over to the coach. He's got the coach. Let's go down and find out what's going on.
Well, Coach, you warned us about tonight what was going to happen at Coach's breakfast, and you were definitely correct. But that defense, you've talked about it all night, how they bend, don't break, and tonight they showed that again. They bent a little bit, but there at the end they sure didn't break, came through big for you. Can you comment on that?
Defensively, I felt like we played well for the most part. Well, I mean, we still got to work on our consistency. We give up things that we shouldn't give up sometimes. Position to make plays, and we just give a pass. You know, there's 2 times 2 deep balls where we had it covered perfectly, and we don't even make a play. We just like watch it being called. So we got to work on that. We got to find somebody that's going to make a play when the ball's in the air. Second, I mean, I think offensively we struggled a little bit because they put 8 in the box and manned up everybody. We got to be able to run routes. We got to be able to make them pay when they do that. And we didn't know what they were going to do, but I can promise you this: we're going to get a lot more of that from this point forward. So we might as well start working some man routes. So look, we play. It was a sloppy game, but I would rather take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day of the week. So the kids, here again, we played poorly enough to lose the game. Turnovers, too many turnovers tonight, way too many turnovers. But we played with enough heart to win, and heart won tonight.
Yeah, well, good job. You weathered the storm and going back to ARAB to win. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, Ben Elrod, substituting in for Chad Robertson. Chad, we miss you. Look forward to having you back next week at home against Sardis. Ronnie Shoemate, you heard Coach, and you were at Coach's breakfast this morning. No, I beg your pardon. You weren't at Coach's breakfast this morning, but that's exactly what he alluded to. He said, if we don't play well tonight, this is a team capable of beating us. And to be honest with you, Douglas played well enough to win, but in the end, the Knights prevailed by going and reaching deep, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
It was what we call an old-fashioned gut check. They just really stayed their game plan and made sure to do what they were coached to do, and it worked out. Of course, we had some good luck on a few plays there and the interceptions and all that. And we played our hearts out, and I got to say, Douglas played their rear ends off.
I want to give credit, and Coach Lyles, I make no bones about it, and folks, I love high school football, and I love the men that we have in North Alabama that coach our kids, because we have some of the finest individuals that you can ever have on a football field coach these kids, especially in our Fun Radio broadcast area. I know each and every one of them personally, and trust me, I would trust my own children, or in this case my own grandchild, to be coached by any of these men. But Coach Brandon Lyles and what he's got going here at Douglas, this is a team that's on the up. I think we may have seen a playoff team tonight.
I agree. I think so, too. Do you want me to do any stats?
Yeah, let's hold it. Let's do a break. And we've got time, so we're going to let things clear out here. The traffic is backed up behind us. So, folks, we're going to continue the post-game show from Douglas, where tonight the Knights hold on for a hard-fought victory, and they win 21-14. Back after this on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from Coach's films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
On this side, he'll actually be a flanker. Four-step drop from the left-handed quarterback. Now he's going to run it. Tucks it down. He'll be shy of a first down as he is nailed at the 21-yard line. High formation in the backfield. Thomas turns, a little slide handoff, and here's that big tailback, Josh Walker, breaking into the clear at midfield. He's at the 40, at the 30. He is inside Knight territory. Thomas under center, quick count, not a good snap. He's going to go on the option play. Bennett juggles the ball, but he will score to the right side. A 5-yard gallop by Brad Bennett. A Boaz leading 6-0 with that 67-yard drive, culminating on a 5-yard run by Brad Bennett. Up man taking the ball at the 15, carrying it back up the field, across to the 20-yard line, and he will be nailed at that point, the white-clad Boaz Tyrant.
Here's the snap from center. Ball is on the ground. Fumble, and Boaz is going to pick it up. Still back is Josh McWhirter. They turn. They run the pitch play to McWhirter. He'll run the left side. Now he'll cut back against the grain at the 30, but he'll be met by a host of white jerseys. The quarterback is Thomas. He has an eye in the backfield. He's going to keep it and swing to the left side. He's got an opening. Missed tackle at the 45, crosses the 50, down to the 40, down to the 35, and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Split backfield behind LeBron Lusk, who is a dangerous quarterback. We'll talk more about him. He's back to throw again. He's looking. He's in a lot of trouble. They got him. He's going down. Here's a man in motion to the near side, and Lusk is going to throw. He's incomplete and intercepted by Matt McCullers, center. And let's see, he's going to give it to Blevins.
Hello,
wow.
Smith.
Bert Smith met him head on. Bert Smith, ball on the far side hash mark. Here is Thomas. He is going to loft a pass across the middle to Brock Rutledge. He is close. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Split backfield behind John. He's going to throw. Looking over here to the near side for McCullers. Complete to the 45-30. He's to the 25-20 and right out of bounds at the 20-yard line. John Thomas under center again. Power eye set. They're going to leave it with Walker off the left side. This time he is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here is Boaz. Second down. Walker going to leave it with Brad Bennett up the middle of the 10 to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Brad Bennett off left tackle. And an I formation for Boaz. Here is Thomas going to fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Got a man. Rutledge is in. Touchdown, Boaz. This time 3 tight ends. And they're going to give it to Josh Walker. A big hole off the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Tailback, Brad Bennett at fullback, and Jermaine's going to get the fake. John's going to throw it across the middle to Heath Williams, complete. Beautiful throw and catch from Thomas to Heath Williams. There is Vaughn in motion to the right side. Swan is going to loft it up for D. Bush, and it is intercepted by Casey Vincent. Casey Vincent played cornerback, and he's going to have a run back here, but here is Quincy Hampton in motion. Now they give it to the fullback. He is really stuck. Walker's in motion. And John's looking for the end zone to Heath Williams. He's got him. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Wing back to the left, I formation. They're going to deal it off to the tailback Murray. And Casey Benson says, Brad Bennett at the fullback. Josh Walker dotting the eye at tail. They're going to fake. John's looking to throw. Good protection. Going to throw very long to McCullers. It is complete. From the way at the 40. Into the 45-50. He's on the 45-40. He's going to go all the way to the 25-20. 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Here's Rutledge in motion to the far side. Boaz on the near side hash. There's a give up the middle of the Brad Bennett, the 45-40. 35-30. He could go all the way to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. Cliff's in there under center. I formation behind him. They're going to toss sweep it to Jake Murray. Tries to get outside, looking for the first down. He will be denied the first down. Here is Cliff. Yeah, they're going to run the fake. It's going to come to Smalley. Boaz knows what they're doing. He's going to be stopped right along the line of scrimmage on a fine open field tackle on Cliff Mitchell. Going to give it to Staten on the end around. The wing back, stringing it out is Rutledge. They got him back at the 30-yard line. About to be in. A good punt away. And that one almost went over his head, but he gets this one away. End over end punt that will come down to the 19-yard line. Jason Wardlaw's down there, and he covers it right along the 10-yard line. Boaz has it. And here is Jeff Dobbins going to fake, looking to roll out, wants to get it to Needham. He's in a lot of trouble. Jeremy Walker's got a beat on him, and he is going to try to sack him. He's still on his feet, and now a gang of Boaz Pirates sack him all the way back to the 22-yard line. Dobbins goes to the long count on virtually every down. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he is hit in the backfield by Jermaine Davis. With Brad Bennett, he's got 3 wide receivers. Bennett's going to get the call. Found a hole to the 45-40. He's a midfield up to the 45-yard line. Brad Bennett are the fullback. Josh Walker the tail. Walker will get the call to the left side. He's trying to get in. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Josh Walker. Brock Rutledge set to kick off. He kicks a little squibber that's going to hit down. Boaz got it. Boaz, I believe, has it, Ricky. He kicked a little squibber that went off the chest of Jonathan Easton, and Boaz recovered.
Ball on the plate. And the Pirates have recovered.
And it'll come down this time to Keith Allen, who is wrapped up immediately around the 15-yard line. Harbin wide right, the wing back in motion to the far side. He's going to float a little pass. That is intercepted by Joey Patterson to the 35-30. He's got a lot of blockers to the 20. Cuts it in at the 15 to the 10 and going to be dragged down right along the 5-yard line. Going to give it, fake it to Walker. Now he's going to run the option.
Have the touchdown.
John is in, untouched. McCullers wide left. Rutledge slot left, and John's looking to throw, looking for Carroll at the 37-yard line, complete to the 35, to the 30, and Stephen is run out of bounds along the 25-yard line. Brad Bennett and Jermaine Davis behind him, and they're going to keep it to Thomas, running the option. 35 takes to the 40, butts away to the 48-yard line. Good snap from Jason Wardlaw. The punt is away, wobbly spiral. It'll come down to Milner about the 15. Milner tries to shake a tackle. And he's going to be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. Split backfield behind him, Kyle Claiborne and Brad Bennett. Here's John going to throw again, going to set up the screen to Rutledge. Got some room to the 35, 30. Flag in at the 25 and all the way down to near the 20-yard line. Walker from his tailback spot in motion. Here's John looking to throw to the middle. Heath Williams has it. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here's Jess Wright under center. He's got an I formation behind him. They're going to deal it off to number 1, Damon Terrell, and he runs right smack dab in the I formation. Claiborne at the tail. There is a fake to Bennett. Now John's going to run the option, flips it to Claiborne, breaks the tackle at the 40, gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 17 for John Thomas. He's going to deal it to Josh Walker, who has a hold of the 50, cuts it outside, trying to get to the 45. They're in there in an I formation. John Thomas is going to fake to Walker. He's rolling to the right, got a man wide open over there. Brock Rutledge has it at the 35 and driven out of bounds and along the 25-yard line. Left wing back in motion to the near side. And now Griffith, the quarterback, rolling out, tries to throw it, and he is intercepted. Stephen Carroll on a beautiful play. Here's Josh Walker now in motion. They're going to fake to Kyle Claiborne, who's in there. They get the swing pass to Walker, looking for the end zone. He's in! He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! Again, a wishbone set. Griffith is going to fake. He's got trouble from the backside. Jermaine Davis trying to run him down. Now he lifts a pass that is intercepted by Kyle Claiborne. Over the ball, I formation for him. John's going to fake. Now looking to throw, lots of time, looking for Rutledge, got him for the first down, tries to cut it in at the 50, and gets up to the 45-yard line for Boaz. There is a fake. John is going to look for Rutledge on the flag right in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Boaz on a beautiful play. Their slot receiver is Sean Lusher. But this time they're going to leave it with Jones again as Lax handed it to him, and he is gang tackled as they'll form a trips, and they're going to throw a little wide receiver screen to Jones, who fumbled the ball. That's a lateral. Boaz is on it, and Boaz has it. Boaz has Josh Walker and John Thomas in double safety. Low snap, but Haney handled it. It'll come down to Thomas at the 25. Tried to turn the corner to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cuts it inside to the 50. Needs a block. Broken tackle to 45. Now Greer in motion to the far side. They're going to leave it with Josh Walker to the 30, 25. Got some room to the 20. Tries to turn it to the 15 to the 10. Cut down right along the 5-yard line. A pass to McCullers. Now he's going to throw it to McCullers, who has it down there. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz on a great catch by Matt McCullers.
Boaz Pirates. Quarterback drops straight back. Going to try to find a man out in the flat. He's wide open. He's going to have the ball at the 40. He's got it across the midfield. He's in across the territory. He's going to be down about the 42, 44-yard line. It's 3rd down and 8, 4:20 to go. Quarterback's going to be rolling around to his left, trying to find a man out in the flat. Got his man. And they're going to have a first down up the 45-yard line of Crossville. Quarterback drops straight back. He's going to try to find a man off the left sideline. Got him in the open now. Touchdown, Boaz. Reverse this side to Davison. No. 3rd down and 8 now. Quarterback drops straight back. Once again, screenplay across the middle. Oh, goodness. 2 missed tackles.
DuBose and Knowles in the backfield. Tucker looking to throw. He's got all day. Go throwing very long. And it is intercepted by Stephen Carroll at the 45 to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40. And he's run down at the 38-yard line. Guys will split the backfield now. Both ends split away. There's a fake to Josh Walker by John Thomas, who fakes. He's going to try to run for the first down. Good run by Thomas. He's nailed at the 25-yard line, but not before he got the first down behind John Thomas. Here's John going to fake to Walker, rolling out, looking for Bennett. He's got him. He's down at the 5. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! Brad Bennett is in!
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Hello, I'm Leslie Wright, and I'd like to welcome you to altrav.net, the online home of Horizon's Alabama Traveler, where we offer discounted certificates to the area's best restaurants, attractions, and more. To purchase certificates to any of the businesses you see featured here on the show, visit our website at www.altrav.net. Go to the Merchants page to place your order, and your certificates will be mailed out the following day. So without further delay, let's go to a participating merchant video.
We're pleased to welcome the return of local restaurants to our lineup of Altrav discount certificates. Get out and support local business. We especially encourage you to remember our locally owned restaurants. They certainly will welcome your visit. David Harden and family welcome you to Wildcat Cafe, conveniently located across Highway 431 from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Many of you remember David from his years at Guntersville Bowling Center, and particularly their snack bar. And a few years later, he opened his own restaurant, Tin Top Diner. And now David, along with his daughter Lindsay and son Patrick, own and operate Wildcat Cafe. Their specialty is fried or grilled chicken fingers, along with their popular JoJo's, and the original dipping sauce on the side. They're available as a snack or by the plate with your choice of drink and other delicious sides like coleslaw, baked beans, pinto beans, fried okra, potato salad, french fries, onion rings, or corn. You decide, and your plate is prepared fresh to order. Other popular menu options include old-fashioned hand-patted hamburgers and cheeseburgers. The hamburger steak plate topped with seasoned onions and Dale seasoning is another popular choice. Wildcat Cafe also offers Barry's barbecue sandwiches or plates with sides. Salad choices include side salads and house salads, which you can have topped with your choice of chicken fingers or barbecue. You're always welcome to dine in or call ahead for your takeout orders. Wildcat Cafe also offers a convenient drive-thru for your to-go pickups. The Harden family extends a special invitation for your family to visit Wildcat Cafe, where you're always greeted with a smile and prompt, friendly service. They're located at 14164 Highway 431 across from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Give them a call at 256-486-2233 and be sure to like Wildcat Cafe on Facebook. They're open to serve you Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and evening dining along with a Sunday lunch. And don't forget the kids. There's a special menu for them also. Wildcat Cafe, great food in a family dining atmosphere. Now visit Horizon's altrav.net website for your discount certificate to Wildcat Cafe and other popular local restaurants, shops, and attractions.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizon's Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Wilson's Fabric on Highway 431 in Boaz is Alabama's largest fabric store. Family owned since 1964, the Wilson family is still involved in all day-to-day operations, and they, along with their experienced, helpful staff, will be happy to answer any questions and assist with all your needs. They now offer the area's largest selection of heat transfer vinyl and adhesive sticky back vinyl. All the popular brands are in stock, along with any supplies you may need. Shop in store or online at wilsonfabric.com. Free shipping on all orders over $50. Team fabrics are popular, and Wilson's has a wide selection of licensed collegiate and pro prints, along with color schemes to match most any high school. There's even yard signs for our local schools. For all your home decorating projects, Wilson stocks a variety of brands, prints, and styles to match your decor. They have almost 5,000 square feet with over 1,400 rolls of upholstery material. If you're looking for vintage replica fabrics from the 30s and 40s or the Civil War, you're in luck. They have a section dedicated to each. No one locally stocks more notions or other sewing supplies. Check out the notions wall and other supplies displayed throughout the store. They offer everything you may need, the best selection at the best price, with the friendly personal service you've come to expect since 1964. Give them a call at 256-593-6501, visit online at wilsonfabrics.com, or you're always welcome to stop by the store at 1524 Highway 431 in Boaz. Wilson's Fabric is also proud to be a row-by-row experience participant. This fun, cooperative event is brought to you by participating quilt shops around the world.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at